good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching from. So, today, welcome to Isabella's show. Yes, so today we're going to be looking at one of the type of hearts. And what is that? That is the right heart. We're looking at the right heart, yes. What does it mean to have a right heart? To have a right heart means to have God's own kind of heart. Not just God's own kind of heart, but the hearts that He wants you to have. Don't forget that everything you do in life starts from the heart. Every decision you make, before you take any decisions in life, it starts from the heart. And the heart is where everything starts from. That is why I say, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. But the truth is that what kind of heart are we guiding? These days and time we complain about our leadership, be it in politics, be it leadership wherever, in whatever parastatal you can talk about. We complain about a lot of leadership, a lot of bad leadership. But the truth is that do not forget that these people came out from a home. They came out from a foundation. So what shaped their mind and their decisions and their system? And because God understood these things, that was why He said, see, I had a lot of other topics I wanted to do, but He said no. He broke through all the topic He had given me and said, no, go and do this heart series. And that is why I'm doing this, because He understood that everything we do, and even He Himself, whatever we do, even God weighs us from the place. He doesn't look at, He said, I don't look at man's appearance. He said, I am God. I searches the heart. That is why it's easy to judge people. You can judge people because you don't know where they are coming from. You don't understand where they are coming from. And today God is saying, I want to give you my own kind of heart. Because why did He say so? Because He understood that we're going to go through things, through challenges of life. We're going to go, a time will come in our life, whereby we would have been battered by life, and peradventure that will want to shape us. And God is saying today, no, I want to give you my own kind of heart, so that we'll begin to manifest from that is place, is the kind of heart is giving us. Whatever we do, manifesting in that aspect. Now, he said that because He knew. I think it was in Ezekiel 36. Yes, I'm very right. Ezekiel 36 from 26 to 27. He said, I will give you a new heart. He said, I will put my spirit within you and I will give you my own heart. Now, why did He say so? Like I said earlier, because He knew that we're going to be faced with challenges of life. I remember there was a time in my life, I lived in an apartment whereby, I had to chip in the story, whereby that woman, she showed me Pepe. When I mean she showed me Pepe, physically and spiritually, she was my landlady, and it was just the two of us in that house. And I remember this woman, there was nothing she didn't do to me. And most of the times I will hear the spirit. See, I remember a friend of mine, friends that came, they said, Cynthia, if I were to be you, would have. In fact, I remember one of my friends said, just leave me and this woman. Let me deal with her for you. And all of that. I said, no. She said, this woman needs to be beaten because she's an old woman. But I understood that it was not just about the physical. And that is it. See, when you have a right heart, when you have God's own kind of heart, you will see things from His own perspective. From the perspective He wants you to see things from. Not from just, a lot of us see things from just, the physical aspect. Yes, beyond seeing things from physical aspect, there is an insight. There's a deeper insight you begin to see things from when He gives you His own kind of heart. And it's high time we need to go back to do an x-ray of our hearts so that we begin to understand, because it's not enough to guard your heart. A lot of us are guiding, I was speaking about a lady on my other video the other time who says that I'm tired of becoming a good person. I want to be a bad person. See, it is beyond that. Now, let me quickly dive into my former landlady's story I was talking about. Now, that woman showed me Pepe, when I mean Pepe. And one day, the Spirit of God told me, buy her a gift. I remember it was a December, and He said Christmas period, and He said, buy her a gift. I struggled with it. Honestly, I struggled. I said, why would I buy this woman? This woman that has showed me so much, that has hurt me so bad, everything. If I begin to say the stories that this woman did to me here, in fact, we will not leave. I won't finish the show today. But I'm just trying to tell you, that is how, because God was training me. I didn't know that He was training me to have this kind of heart. And I struggled, but I finally bought this gift. And to put salt on injury, to put pepper and salt on injury. When I took the gift to this woman, do you know this woman rejected the gift? She said, "Go away with your gift. I don't need your gifts." Who told you I don't need your gift? Please go away with. I was so pained. But I remember sleeping that day, and the Holy Spirit spoke to my ears. And he told me, he said, that was a test for you. Meaning that was a test for me. Irrespective of, see, it is easy to love those that love you. But what about those that are unlovable? Those that probably, and it is part of having a right heart that we are talking about. It is easy to love people that love you. I'm not saying, I'm not telling you these things, telling you that it's going to be easy. And that is why God is saying, I want to give you a right heart. Because a lot of our leaders, a lot of them are operating from a place of hurts, from a place of, of trauma, from a place of, and they don't even, these things you don't even know, because if God does not open your eyes to these things, you're going to be hearing a lot of my story on this show. You won't know until God open your eyes to see these things. That is when you begin to understand it better. Now, when you have a right heart, it will make you to be sensitive. It will make you to keep, you will know when to keep quiet and when to speak. You understand that even some people, you understand when some people are coming to get informations from you that you are not supposed to say. And you need this right heart to truly end dysfunctionality in your lineage and in the society at large. Like I always say at the end of my show, do not forget that family is the foundation of the society. So, that is why you truly need this right heart. So, I'm asking us today, go back to your closet and begin to do an x-ray of your heart, of the kind of heart you are carrying. Are you carrying a heart of trauma, a heart that has been battered? Ask God to heal you. I'm talking about, I'm coming up with another series of heart, because the truth is that, a lot of hearts are wounded. A lot of hearts have been bruised. A lot of hearts are bleeding that they don't even know. And all of this kind of people, we have them in the place of leadership. So it's high time we go back and do an x-ray of our hearts. So watch out for the next series of the heart. Bye for now.